Shalom Yasharallah. Brother Malak back with a biblical lesson. This lesson is dubbed, Who does God, whom the world calls him, really deal with? Who does God really deal with on the planet Earth? Because it seems to be, it's not even seen. It is. It's a confusion because these lying pastors, these lying deacons, the Vatican Church, the Roman Catholic, the Bible Destruction Group, all of these entities and people have lied. But once you pick up these scrolls and read them, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little, as the scrolls state that they are supposed to be read in this way, then you will unravel the truth. When you precept upon precept, when you line upon line, when you hear a little, there a little, as these haters like to say, Hebrew hopscotch, but it's not. It's the way the Bible, the scrolls, the scriptures are supposed to be unraveled, revealed, because the word is a puzzle, and only the elect, only the election comprehend it. It's like breaking the Da Vinci Code. It's like cracking the Da Vinci Code. It's like cracking or breaking into what is that for? Is that For's knot or something like that? I maybe butchered that, but someplace that's like real bad. It's like breaking into some place that's in high security, man. And you can only do this and achieve this by precept upon precept, line upon line. Here a little, there a little. Or just really, getting down and dirty and groovy within these scriptures. And we know that the wicked, or the left hand of Esau, Edom, Amalek, their biblical scholars and whatnot have done this because they know who the children of Israel are. They know who the kingdom is for, and they have done their due diligence. As the saying goes, you can't tell a lie unless you know the truth. And they've been lying ever since. The wicked powers that be, the Roman Catholic Church, the Bible Destruction Group, the Vatican, the Black Pope, White Pope. Liars. Heathens, according to these scrolls, these scriptures. Heathens. The truth is the truth, the synagogue of Satan. But Yahawah, he deals with one people. He deals with one people, man. And it's hard for people to comprehend that and understand that. But he deals with his holy people. Deuteronomy 32, verse 8 and 9. All you have to do is read. Go in here and read, because some of these precepts and scriptures, like 60, 50% of them, I didn't get from the elders or teachers. I had to go in here and read these chapters and get these scriptures and get these scrolls. I had to do the work. I had to do my due diligence. I had to do the work. I had to do my due diligence. I had to do the work. my due diligence. I had to do the work. I had to do my due diligence. Deuteronomy 32, verse 8 and 9. It says, Salak Yahshua, Salak Yahawah. Deuteronomy 32. I was in chapter 30. Deuteronomy 32, verse 8 and 9. When the Most High, who is the Most High? It's Yahawah in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, Yahawah. Just look this up. Look up the ancient Paleo-Hebrew alphabet. It says, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance. So all nations have a specific inheritance. You don't see that right now today. You don't see that right now today. But each nation has their signature. Each nation has their inheritance. That says, when the Most High divided the nations to their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam. Yes, we all come from Adam. Ding, ding, bing, 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 ding, ding. But did you hear that? When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam. He made a separation. We all come from Adam, but there's a separation. He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. So there you have it. So what is your Christian pastor talking about? What is these churches? What is these religions talking about? The man above, Yahawah, only deals with one people. Israel, Jacob, Israel. You know, they like to speak and say that he cast away physical Israel for spiritual Israel. But that's a lie from the depths of hell. Let's go with Jeremiah 31:31. That's going to put everything in perspective. Because if that's the case, then what is Jeremiah 31:31 talking about? Jeremiah 31:31. Jeremiah 31:31. Jeremiah 31:31. And it reads, behold, the days come, said the Lord, Yahawah. And you have to realize when you really read these scrolls, when you really break down these scrolls, there are prophecies in the Old Testament that have not been manifested yet. And it's hard for you people to comprehend that. You know, you ignorant readers. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Edom. No. The house of Ham. No. The house of Ishmael. No. The house of Ammon. No. The house of Moab. No. But the house of Israel, and with the house of Judah. Israel and Judah, you so-called Latinos, Native Indians, Negroes, and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of bondage, Egypt. This is what these false scholars like to dwell on. Oh, he's done away with the physical people. He's everybody now. Everybody that believes. Well, he's telling you in Jeremiah 31 that's not so. He understands that our forefathers and that we broke the old covenant, but he gave us a new covenant. And when you further read, you'll realize that the old covenant had to be broken for a newer covenant so that better blessings and better things can take place. It says, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in that day, that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of bondage, Egypt, which my covenant they broke, and we broke it. Our forefathers, foremothers, they broke it. Although I was a husband unto them, said the Lord, but this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, said the Lord, I will put my laws in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, the mind, and will be their God, and they shall be my people. So, the laws and statutes, the covenant is going to be put in us to where we'll never break it, ever, ever, ever again. This is why the next kingdom, which is fastly approaching, will be for eternity. It won't be no need for it to be destroyed because it won't be iniquity taking place. Notice Yahawah, he only destroys iniquity. He only destroys iniquity. He only destroys places that manifest iniquity. What is iniquity? Iniquity is sin. What is sin? 1 John 3:4. Going against his holy commandments. This is what this place right here, Babylon, and all the places like it have done. And here's a key part, because this is what the righteous man, women, the elect man and women are doing on their own scale, on a big scale. However they're doing it, they're doing it. It says, and they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for they shall all know me. Why? Because the commandments and the laws and the statutes are going to be put in our inward parts. The covenant is going to be put in us. It says, for they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, said the Lord, for I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more. Ding, 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 bing, 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 bing. So what is your preacher talking about? What is your deacon talking about? What is these religions talking about? What is the Roman Catholic talking about? The church, the churches. What is the Vatican? What is these popes, these heathens? What are they talking about? They're lying, they're liars, they're not telling the truth at all. Let's even get in more depth of that he only deals with Israel. Jeremiah 36, it says, if those ordinances, well, let's read 35, Salak. Thus said the Lord, which give the sun for light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and of the stars for light by night, which divides the sea when the waves thereof roar. The Lord of hosts is his name. It says, if those ordinances depart from before me, said the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever. Ding, 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 bing, 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 bing. The sun still shines. The moon still shines. The stars still shine. In my Adrian Bronner voice, to this day. To this day. So these things are still here to this day. You're not reading. You're not reading. And one reason why you can't get it, because the Holy Spirit is not dealing with you. The Ruach Hadash is not dealing upon you to understand these scrolls, to unravel this Da Vinci Code. It says, It says, thus said the Lord, if heaven above can be measured, and we know you heathens, y'all love trying to discover everything, specifically the nation of Edom. Y'all love going up in the mountains. Y'all love going in the depths of the waters. Y'all love just tearing up the place. It says, thus said the Lord, if heaven above can be measured, and the foundations of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel, Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians, all those whose fathers go back to the nation of Israel, Jacob, for all that they have done, said the Lord. So there you have it. He only deals with Israel, and he has not broken away the covenant, because he's going to put the covenant within us. It's fastly approaching. Let's get some more scrolls on the specific matter. Joel. Joel. You have to break this Da Vinci Code. You have to break this puzzle. Only the elect truly understands the Bible, besides the enemy who have lied, because you can't know the truth. Or I should say, Salat, you can't tell a lie unless you know the truth. Joel 2:27. Where are you? Joel chapter 2, verse 27 and 26 and 27. Joel chapter 2, verse 26 and 27. It says, and ye shall, verse 27, Joel 2:27. It says, and ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, Jacob, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed. There you have it. Let's get two more scriptures. Amos. Three and 2. Amos 3 and 2. And the crazy thing about it is, those that have lied, they know the truth. They know that this Bible, these scrolls, are only designated to one people on the face of the earth. This is why they oppress and suppress and envy and hate those people till this day. Amos 3:2, it says, you only have I known. Salat, let's read from 3. Amos 3, verse 1 through 2. Hear this word that the Lord, Yahawah, the Ancient of Days, have spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of bondage, Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. And you wonder why we go through so much hell. Because you're going off. And the Father, Yahawah, only deals with you. This is why he whoops and chastises you. Where was God during slavery? Where's God during segregation? Where's God right now? Where's God? Well, I'm going through this, going through that. Obviously, you're doing something, you know, wrong. And let's just be honest, because he tells you you know, he chastened who he loves, two or one, but two, we have gone off from the covenant. So people don't. Only the elect will get this and understand this, but these heathens, these nations, they know the truth, and they'll tell you. Those that's in the know, those that break these scrolls down and read these scriptures too, they know. And you have some honest Gentiles, honest heathens out there that tells the truth. And you know what? I respect that, and I respect them because they're doing it for truth's sake. So I give a standing ovation into them for speaking up for the truth, because the truth will set us free. But what's a good movie? What's a good sitcom? What's a good show? What's a good anything without drama, without the antagonist? You still have the antagonists out there, specifically the nation of Edom, the elite of Edom, Amalek, that has lied. Psalms 83. And I'll end it with these prophecies, these scrolls, these scriptures, these prophecies, these scrolls, these scriptures. Because this is something that you regular folk don't comprehend. You don't realize that you're living within a movie, which we call life, that is fulfilling prophecies, scriptures, scrolls. Psalms 83, it says, "Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make a torment." So what's a good movie without the antagonist? We need, you need the Joker. You need Darkseid. You need Doomsday. You need Frieza, Cell. You need Mochimaru. You need who else? Some more villains. You need villains. As crazy as it may sound, but you need a good antagonist. You need villains for a good movie, for a good show, for a good game, for a good story. This is what Yahawah, the Ancient of Days, has created. Who is that antagonist nation? It is Esau, Edom, Amalek, Edom, Esau. It says, "For lo, thy enemies," and the nations, and you nations as well. I'm not just going to pick on Edom all the time, even though the reason why is because he's the chief antagonist. It says, "For lo, thy enemies make a torment, and they that hate you have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against your people." These people have taken crafty counsel against the holy, chosen people of God. That's a big no-no. It says they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, "Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel, Jacob, Yahawah only deals with one people on earth, Israel and Jacob, but these devils have consulted against one another and said, let us cut the name of Israel and Jacob off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Whew, they are some hell of antagonists, big villains. This is why they have great judgment coming fastly, pending, approaching. It says, for they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee. And I'm mostly talking about the movers and shakers of these specific heathen nations. Because your average, well, by now they should know. By now, the average 6-pack Bud Light, Miller drinking, Newport, menthol smoking, country music listening, rock music listening, Edomite should know by now. And then the rest of these nations, your Hamdalaham, old Ishmaelite, Amdali, old East Indian Elamite. These nations should know by now who the people of God are and what's at stake and what's coming. As for they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee, the tabernacle of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, Moab, and the Hagarians, Jebel, and Ammon, and Amalek, Philistines, even the Africans, with the inhabitants of Tyre, Ashur also is joined with them. So these nations know, the elite of these nations know. And that's just the lesson. That's the lesson wrap up. The man above and the man above that's to the right of him, they only deal with Israel. Sorry, not sorry. We didn't make this up. We didn't do this. This is what Yahawah has created. This is his creation. And as the scriptures state in Malachi, roughly paraphrased, I changed not, so that you sons of Israel are not basically eradicated. Somewhere in Malachi. So the truth is the truth, for truth's sake, for proof's sake. And with that, I want to say, Call Halayim La Yahawah. All glory to Yahawah. All glory to Yahawah Shai. All glory to righteousness, because that's what the world needs. We need righteousness. We need righteousness, man. Tired of dwelling in this wicked place, Babylon. It's just filthy. It's dirty. It's filthy. It's tempting. It's nasty. GMOs, pesticides, herbicides, fake food, fake meat, porn, rainbow people, rainbow parades, pedophilia, lies, all the blood that's shed, specifically the saints, and then you have of the other nations. Inflation, fake money, fake everything. digital currencies, all this garbage, tracking devices, this garbage. This place is just garbage. And I'm saying it like that, but it's garbage. But garbage. This place is garbage. And you can't be like Lot's wife and look back. You know, you see, you hear. Can you conceive? Can you believe? Do you believe? This place is finished. Slowly but surely. Surely but slowly. You know, it may not be this year, it may not be next year, it may not be 10 years from now. It may be 20 years from now. It may be tomorrow. But this place is diminishing. It's finished. Yahawah HaMashiach will touch down. The Super Bowl, the kingdom is coming, baby. The promised land is coming. Yahawah only deals with one nation, and that is you Negroes. That is you Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians. He only deals with one nation, which consists, this funky English, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians. And with that, I want to say, Kol Halayim La Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakah Kadash. The Wada Abba, the Wada Abba, the Wada Abba for waking the elect, for waking up the elect, hopeful, willing,